welcome back to Con Rush!
Our 4th video! Here's the Anime North countdown! Okay, there we go.
It's getting shorter and shorter every time. As we are approaching Anime North,
and just conventions in general,
it's time for us to begin the process that pains us the most, and we say we're beginning now, but really we won't start until the night before we leave. Packing for our convention. Woo!
We have been doing this now for several years, whether you're staying at a friend's house or you're going to
a hotel.
Mind you, we haven't flown anywhere yet, packing for a con. But we have it down to somewhat of an organized mess.
It's an art form.
Today we're going to give you our tips that work for us on how to pack for conventions.
We usually don't forget anything. Usually. This may be a little bit hypocritical of us to say, but try to not pack the morning or afternoon or evening before you leave. It generally just...
We've done it, and it's not fun.
It makes you less likely to forget things if you are ready to go
relaxed.
The night before,
You know, you're relaxed, you have like a day or so.
You're not rushing trying to pack things, which means you're more likely to not forget anything.
Yes.
Don't rush. Don't do it the morning of.
Please.
We say this to you now, but I can already see the future, and I will be packing the morning of.
Me too. This tip is really important, is lists. Lists are your best friend's organization. It helps you keep organized. Make a list of things that you need. Try and like put them in genres of like, okay, beauty products, wigs, and mark things off as you put them in your suitcase and as you pack. You can find lots of like pre-made lists online.
There's some really good ones that I've seen, like Sachi use or like Blue Sheets.
Yeah, you can print online.
Like convention preparedness lists.
Or even just like vacation packing lists, and you can like make them into your own. I mean, like, packing is packing to an extent.
One thing that I find very useful that Fiona does as well is when getting ready for the convention, lay out the full cosplay on your bed or on the floor. Have a checklist in your head or on paper that has every single piece of your cosplay, and then pack them all into like a section so that every single thing you need for that cosplay is together. Then as you're packing, you're guaranteed to not forget bits of your cosplay.
Yeah, if you have your entire costume laid out in front of you, wig, shoes, blah blah blah, so you're basically about to put it on, so that way you're less likely.
But instead of putting it on your body, you're
putting it into a
bag
bag.
and put it into a bag or a box or a container of some sort.
My parents are like marching.
The tap dancing.
I started dancing. Oh yeah, the tap dancers, Erin.
Not those goddamn tiny tap dancers. Yeah.
Yes, Mom, yes.
I don't know if they can even hear that.
Oh, my mom's like talking to my dog upstairs, and she's like, yeah. Okay, so this is another important tip that we also took with us to Japan, is when you're packing fragile items, wrap them in clothing.
It is always a good idea to keep things that are breakable safe by wrapping them up and stuff, especially also if it's glass or anything. If you wrap it, if it does break, it's not going to go everywhere and stab you.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And soft padding. Don't put a breakable item right next to a shoe.
Like a heel.
Death by heel.
This goes for going to a convention and coming back from a convention. Things that you bought that are breakable, just be careful.
When I bought my Sonico figures, I wrapped them like it was no tomorrow in plastic bags for the life of my
Honoka figure was wrapped in like bubble wrap. Her arm was wrapped in bubble wrap, and I was so scared that she was gonna break. I took her on my carry-on. For the sake of your own sanity, it's probably a good idea to keep all the categories of things in a spot. So all your makeup is in one spot, all your cleanliness items are in one spot, all your wigs are in one spot.
All your wig caps, all your hair ties.
All your bobby pins, everything. Just keep it, so like this is my makeup bag. This is my toiletry bag. This is my bag with wig caps, hair ties, bobby pins, hairspray. Like,
Don't have one wig cap in like one pocket of this suitcase and then another wig cap in this pocket of another suitcase, because chaos!
I have one tube of lipstick in every shoe. Don't do that.
For the sake of your cosplay and not having it getting squished, put hard items such as shoes or like cans of hairspray. Actually, that might explode. I don't know about the hairspray part. But shoes especially, put your shoes on the bottom of your suitcase because it's a good base and it won't squish anything. Yes, do that.
That thing.
That thing, you know, that thing.
Do the thing.
Do the thing. All hard items on the bottom of your suitcase. Repeat after me. All hard items on the bottom of your suitcase.
This one was a mess. That was like a mess. When cosplaying with large props, make sure you have a safe place to keep them, especially if you don't necessarily want to take them all day. The con will not protect your props for you. Or they will, but you have to beg and plead.
We did that one.
I did that. And it's not worth it. Have a place to put them. I suggest driving your props to the convention so then at least when you're done, you can put them in your car, or your parents' car, or your friend's car, or whatever, or in your hotel room.
We haven't traveled with, like, plane with props. We haven't traveled by plane with cosplay in general, so we can't speak from that. But from experience, it is a lot easier to have your prop safely in the back of your car than, like, bang, 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 bang
Exactly.
on, like, public transit.
And make your prop detachable if you want to put it in, like, a box or whatever.
Yes.
Make it very, like, storage friendly. Another good tip is to not overpack your bag. You're probably only going to be... Mrs. My bag was overweight before we even left. I know that it could be difficult because you're like, oh, I could use this, and I could use this. I think I could use this, maybe I'll use this. Only pack the essentials. So once you've packed your cosplays, that's the stuff you need. Wigs and cosplays and shoes and pajamas and your toiletries and stuff. Essentials. Then look for packing 1 or 2 extra pairs of normal clothes. You don't need anything else.
Yes.
You don't need to bring an alpaca. You don't need to bring 10 alpacas.
This tip, I have learned from experience. Keep your liquids away from technology.
And clothes.
And clothes. So a little story time. I decided, for Lord knows what reason, I would bring my purple shampoo to Japan. Why? I don't know. Was I gonna use it in Japan? No.
We
Did
even
I
told
need
her
it?
to leave it when we were unpacking her bag.
No.
She's like, I need it.
Yeah, so, of course, I get to Japan, I open my suitcase, my purple, and I'm talking, when they say purple shampoo, they are not exaggerating.
It's like purple hair dye.
It's like purple hair dye. It exploded all over my nice beige skirt that I had just got for this trip. And I was like...
Over a bunch of stuff. And think of it this way. When we wash the shampoo off, because the shampoo on the skirt, it's not really that big of a deal. There's like a little purple tinted stain. It's purple. It doesn't come out.
Yes. So I have to live with that now. I mean, you can't really tell when it's on, but like, I know it's there.
I'll never forget.
So, anyway, moral of the story is keep your liquids like shampoo, even toothpaste, perfume, keep that away from technology or cosplay. In fact, I even suggest putting your liquids in a plastic bag and then tying your plastic bag, and then,
because I'm a smart blonde girl.
So yes, learn from my mistake. Don't do that.
Pack anything that could be spilt and could stain. Pack it away so we're safe in a bag.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to a convention and then your cosplay ripped or your prop fell apart? Pack a miniature sewing kit and pack hot glue.
A hot glue gun, yeah.
It might be a little bulky, but
you can get the baby ones.
Yes, it's perfectly worth it to have a small, like a mini travel size sewing kit and a little glue gun because God knows if you're gonna need it. And duct tape. Black duct tape.
Cosplayers aren't kidding when we say duct tape helps.
Duct tape is like the savior, especially of, like maybe when you're building your costume, not as much, but when you're at a convention, that duct tape will save your feet from hurting your shoes, and it'll save your costume.
You'll be really thankful.
You can even duct tape your costume together if you really need to.
Yeah, you could on the inside. Okay, so this one seems seems like, again, kind of like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised. You easily could forget this. Is normal people clothing, because sometimes you don't want to be Sasuke for the whole weekend, so you want to be in normal people clothing. Yeah, so don't forget just like a pair of jeans, a shirt, or like a sweater. So when you're like really tired and you want to go grab like some pizza next door or something like that, you don't wandering around in your wig, or not in your wig, but in your cosplay the entire time.
Yeah, it's like just you chilling, like your normal long hair down or your whatever, and you're just sitting in your blue Sasuke shirt with your white Sasuke pants and your ninja shoes,
and you're just crying and you're eating pizza.
I forgot.
And you're like, ah. So yeah, don't forget to just pack like a few things, you know, clothing, important, so you're not stuck in cosplay all weekend. I mean,
unless you're down for that, then.
If you want to be super in character the whole weekend, then go for it. Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much it.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and look forward to more Conrush videos in the future, and
don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and our blog, and our Storenvy. And Cosplay Amino.
There we go, we said it double, so now you guys.
Woo!
Anyway guys, bye!